Greetings, fire signs, and welcome to Intuitive Art Mediums. Thank you for joining me for your summer solstice, also known as Litha Astro-Tarot reading. Summer solstice begins when the sun enters Cancer on Friday, June 20th at 7:42 p.m. Pacific Time or 10:42 p.m. Eastern Time. So be sure to adjust to your location on the planet. This reading is for the fire signs of Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and or rising. So please only go with the messages that resonate with you. For more messages, I recommend that you check out the other astrological signs that correspond with your natal Sun, Moon, Venus, and or rising. The oracle decks I will be using for this reading will be Seasons of the Witch, the Litha Oracle, the Queen of the Sun Oracle, the Green Witches Oracle, and the Wicca Oracle. I will begin with the Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. We'll have timestamps down below, and I will meet you at your reading. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your summer solstice, also known as Litha Astro-Tarot reading. This is a general tarot reading meant for Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and or rising. So first we're going to look at your oracle cards, and then we will dive deeper into your reading with some tarot. So your first card is number 2 with butterflies. Here in the unknown, you will find the essence of who you really are and what magic awaits. Your Sun Queen card, we have number 40 with flares, the unexpected, and we have been having some solar flares lately, and it really has increased the visibility of the northern lights in the northern hemisphere. And next, with the Green Witches Oracle, we have fruit with achievement and success. So I feel like that there's some magical, unexpected achievement and success for you. And then we have number 1 with the Athame, which represents clarity. So I do feel like that you're going to be very clear of mind. Also, the Athame can represent setting boundaries. So your keywords are clarity, awareness, and focus. Your affirmation is I see clearly and make wise decisions. And your challenge question or journal prompt, where do you need to set boundaries in your life? And I feel like that is so that you can achieve that which you desire, what you're focusing on. And I also feel like that you're prepared for the unexpected, so expect the unexpected. There is the unknown. With butterflies, I also see transformation and discovering who you are. Maybe some of you are going through some personal changes in your life, maybe eliminating certain things, people that just really doesn't serve you at this time, and really focusing on your achievements and your success. And with this unexpected flares, I feel like that some of you are going to have some unexpected success. Now, with the flares, I also feel like that your energy, you might have like all this energy to do something, and then you're exhausted after you expend that energy. And then you have another boost of energy. So I feel like that your energy is going to be fluctuating, where you'll have a lot of energy to get a lot accomplished, and then you need some downtime to regather your energies and refocus and be clear of what it is you want to succeed in. Or maybe it's just a project that you want to work on and get completed. Let's go deeper into this reading with the tarot. I am using the Witch's Tarot for this reading. And we begin with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, the dream team makes the work or the dream work. So I do feel like that you're going to be connecting with the right people that can help you to achieve what it is you want to achieve. You're not able to do everything, so I think it's going to be necessary for you to delegate some of the work to people that are better at doing certain things than you are. But I do feel like that what you're producing, what you're creating is of higher quality. You're putting your special touch on your work and what it is that you are doing. Next, we have the Page of Cups. This is creativity, and Leo, you rule the 5th house of creativity. Even though this card is generally ruled by Pisces, you are going to be in a flow of creativity. Next, we have the 10 of Cups, contentment, happiness, just really enjoying the summer days that are ahead of you. You are embracing good company, friends and family, and just all the good things that life has to offer you at this time. And then we have the Lovers. Okay, for some of you, this can be some love coming your way. It can also be doing something that you really love and enjoy doing. And really getting into your creative energies. And then we have the Ace of Cups, the Healing Cup, the Holy Grail, fulfillment. And I really like seeing that below the Athame, because in ritual, this is bringing together of masculine and feminine energies. And with the Lovers there, that could be you balancing your divine feminine, divine masculine energies, also connecting with love. We do have the 10 of Cups here, and this could also represent a family reunion or just friends coming together and really enjoying the company that you're in. For some of you, this could be a creative retreat. Maybe you're going to go on a plein air retreat somewhere and get out there and do some painting in nature, being outside, enjoying the outside, enjoying nature, being inspired. And for some of you, this means that you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone with that 2 of Wands. Let's get some clarifying cards on here for you. For the clarifying cards, I am using the Everyday Witch Mini Tarot. Okay, on the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Hermit. Okay, for some of you, you're going to feel like you're doing all the work with this Hermit card. there's 3 different phases that you're working through. But I feel like that you're going to be well organized. And just as with this butterflies card, here in the unknown, you will find the essence of who you really are. And that really is what the Hermit does represent, is finding out who you are at this time in your life, discovering your own inner wisdom, and realizing that you really can do more than you thought you could. On the Page of Cups, we have the 5 of Swords. Okay, there could be some disagreements here. And with that Athame, I think you're going to cut certain people out of your life, because the 5 of Swords, it is a card of competition. And with it on the Page of Cups, this could be some good competition for you. Maybe it's with that creativity in the Page of Cups. It could be entering your artwork into a contest and really finding out where you are at and what kind of changes you might need to make. The 5 of Swords generally represents either walking away from a situation, winning a competition, or just feeling out of place and you've lost, and you kind of feel lost in what it is you want to do, which kind of can scatter your energy. That can be unexpected. It could also be some unexpected criticisms from others. And with this Hermit card on the 3 of Pentacles, where you suddenly feel like that you're doing all of the work and you don't have anybody to really help you, it could be that people leave you hanging here. But don't worry, you are capable of getting by. It's better to work alone than with people with a negative mindset. On the 10 of Cups, we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, I do feel like that there's somebody that is just trying to rain on your parade, Leo. Somebody is just trying to project their negativity into your feel-good energies, and it could be somebody who's argumentative, and, you know, they trigger something within you. And again, with this Athame card, they're just signaling to you that it's time to set up boundaries and maybe cut those people out of your life. So these could be some unexpected challenges that you are facing with this unexpected flares. And that can also be a flare of temper, you know, where tempers flare. And again, you come back into who you are here with the Hermit. On the Lovers card, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, this is focused energy, and it's very much like this Athame card. It's a card of clarity and focus and deciding on what it is you want to do. And with it being on the Lovers card, it could be really focused on someone that you have a crush on, maybe. You're always thinking about this person. And it could also be somebody that is on your side and they help bring you back to focus. This could also be a good book, a good friend. The Lovers is not just lovers, but it's also about a choice. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini, and it can be the bringing together of the divine feminine and divine masculine into the one. So because we all have divine feminine and divine masculine within us, you bring it into the one. And on the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups. all is going to be well. You are going to be fulfilled. Your cup is going to be overflowing. So I do feel like there is achievement and success, as well as unknown synchronicities and magic abounding in your life. Unexpected good things pop up in your life. Even though we do have this Five of Swords and this Nine of Swords, I do feel like that these two cards are here to challenge you to stand your ground, as well as your emotional equilibrium. This is, you know, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups twice. We have 3 aces plus the Athame. So we could have 2 Aces of Swords here in your reading. And I feel like that this is a balance of mind and heart, and focusing on what you love to do, what brings you joy in your life. So let's get you a couple cards from the Forest Fae. And we have the Soothsayer. Travel the road seldom taken. And I like that with the Hermit card, because the Hermit does take the road that is seldom taken. And you might find some very interesting, unexpected, good things coming your way. And then we have Seed Spells. Create your own story. It is the most potent form of magic. And I like that with the butterflies as well, because here in the unknown, you will find the essence of who you really are and what magic awaits you. So I feel like that you are tapping into your own magic, deeper magic, more powerful magic. Maybe you are practicing a kind of magic with the seed spells in creating something of abundance in your life. With seeds, you know, these are the seeds of potential. And here we have those seeds bearing fruit with achievement and success. Let's get you a couple cards from the Divine Doors and see what doors are opening up for you. Here is your artwork, and we have birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. Those could be the sprouting of your seeds, the birth of projects, and literally the birth of a child. We do have the 10 of Cups as well as the Lovers. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, here is your artwork. And we have heart healing. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. And here you have the Ace of Cups twice. And we have with the healing heart, a new day starts, along with the birth and seed spells. So I do feel like something new is coming into your life, Leo. Okay, let's get you 2 more cards from Druid Wisdom to conclude your reading. I also want to mention that butterflies also represent transformation. And I feel like that you are upping your game, you're improving the quality of what it is that you do, and it's giving you this heart healing as well as new beginnings. Okay, here is your artwork. And we have Man in Heather. What I've learned as a traveler is to open every door, to kiss the sun every morning, and fall in love in the summers more. What a beautiful thing for the summer solstice. So meditate with Lepidolite for serenity and compassion. Okay, there is a lot of love here for you. And I feel like for you, Leo, you're just falling in love with life. You're falling in love with what you are doing. Here is your final card. And we have Trust the Journey. You once wished to be where you're standing in life now. Look back and reflect on the journey you traveled. How far your heart has carried you through. Hug an oak tree and it will grant your deepest wishes. How beautiful with the soothsayer, travel the roads seldom taken, especially with this Hermit card and the Three Pentacles. Perhaps it is on this journey you find your dream team, because we do have fulfillment of new beginnings. We have the birth, we have the new day, we have seed spells. We have beautiful unexpected synchronicities coming your way, Leo. So I'm going to end your reading here. This is a beautiful reading. Until next time, take care, Leo, and blessed be. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your summer solstice, also known as Litha Astro-Tarot reading. This is a general tarot reading meant for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and or rising. So please only go with the messages that resonate with you. For more messages, I recommend that you check out the other astrological signs that correspond with your natal Sun, Moon, Venus, and or rising. So let's dive into your reading, Sagittarius. We are going to begin with your 4 oracle cards, and then we're going to dive deeper into your reading with the tarot. Beginning with the Seasons of the Witch, Litha Oracle, we have Green Witch with number 12. No one decision is insignificant. The act of intentionality calls to you. So acting with intention, being mindful, being present in all that you do. With the Sun Queen, we have number 26 with Apollo and Insight. Okay, having the insight, seeing and imagining what it is will happen. So that insight is kind of seeing that if you do this, that will happen, your intentions. Okay, next we have from the Green Witch, time, presence, and self-awareness. And it's important to have that presence and self-awareness for your intentions, to focus on your intentions, to have the insight to know what intentions to set so that you can create the chain reaction of what you want to happen. And then from the Wicca Oracle, we have number 1 with Athame. Okay, this card came up with the Leo reading, and it's a card of focus, clarity, awareness. So Sagittarius, your reading is about focus on your intentions, having the insight to see what will follow, the next steps to take to reach your goals, being present and self-aware in the moment. The Athame here also represents focus. And so you have a lot of presence, self-awareness, and focus here in your oracle cards. So let's go deeper into your reading with the Witch's Tarot. And we begin with the Magician. Perfect, because this is a card of manifesting that which you desire, having the insight, the presence, self-awareness on making your intentions manifest. So no one decision is insignificant. It's like mixing a recipe together. You have to have all the ingredients in order to bring it together to create the whole. Next, we have the Nine of Cups. This is a card of wish fulfillment and contentment. So these two cards are very beautiful together. Next, we have the Hangman. Okay, things may not happen as quickly as you hope, but they will occur. This is a card of getting a different perspective and a deeper insight. By looking at things differently here with the Hangman, you get a different perspective. You get new insight on what it is you want to manifest. Sometimes when I'm drawing or painting, turning the drawing or painting upside down gives me a different perspective, and I can see where something needs to be corrected or improved upon. So that can be helpful in getting a different perspective on things. Next, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of giving and receiving. Just as the Magician gives his intention, his energy into his magic, in what it is he wants to manifest, you also have to give your attention in order to receive that which you desire. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. And this is a card of success, of living in luxurious comfort. I do like seeing the Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles here together with the Magician and the Hangman. The Hangman and the Magician are your two high arcana cards, and the Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles is wish fulfillment and the manifestation, receiving with that Six of Pentacles that which you desire. Okay, so, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, which is much like the Athame, focusing your thoughts and energies on what it is you want to manifest. Let's get some clarifying tarot cards with the Everyday Witch mini tarot. Okay, on the Magician, we have the Ace of Wands. You are very inspired to doing something. The Ace of Wands are like a new thought, a new idea, an aha moment. You are very inspired. It is the beginning of something. On the Nine of Cups, we have the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is a teacher in a way, much like the Magician teaches the Fool how to utilize the four elements to manifest what he desires. The Hierophant is about spiritual teachings. It's also an initiation. Here we have the Hierophant teaching these two how to meditate, bringing contentment and self-awareness, which is a beautiful complement to that Nine of Cups. On the Hangman, we have the Eight of Cups, walking away from something that no longer serves you. With it being on the Hangman, I see that you are seeing what doesn't quite fit in, and you're correcting it. You're making corrections. I see someone erasing something that doesn't look right when it's upside down, and you make that correction, and then when you turn it right side up, it looks much better. You're improving something by making the necessary adjustments. On the Six of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups. Mastery of your emotions, balancing your emotions. You stay calm no matter what comes your way. And that is because of this practice of contentment with the Hierophant. You are spiritually content with who you are. And so whatever life throws your way, you're able to ride those waves. You're in a flow. On the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is giving yourself a time out to recover and rejuvenate your energies. Maybe some of you need to do some healing from an injury. And I do see that here with the Hangman and the Eight of Cups, where, you know, you have to give yourself this time to heal. You're walking away from something that you can no longer do or no longer serves you, and you're looking within with the Hangman on what it is that you can do and meditating upon that. And I think that in that healing time, you come up with some very innovative ideas. And no one decision is insignificant. So the changes that you're making are going to be really positive improvements for you. Okay, let's get you a couple cards from the Forest Fae. And we have for you the Gnome of Mushrooms and Buttons. Seek silliness and joy. They are wise teachers. So whatever you are working on, do so with some silliness and joy, because it lightens up the situation. Next, we have the Woodwife. Trust your inner wisdom. And to me, this speaks of the Hierophant card as well as the Hangman and the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Because you're trusting your inner wisdom. You know what it is you need to walk away from, and you feel good about it. It feels right. Let's get you a couple of cards from the Divine Doors. Okay, here is the artwork to your first card. And we have Three-Eyed Raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. Okay, so you may find yourself walking away from something unexpectedly. Here's your next divine door. And we have palmistry, fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lies from birth. Tell your sacred palmistry. So fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth. Tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of intuition. So again, another card to trust your inner wisdom, trusting your intuition, focusing on joy, because when you are putting joy and silliness into your intentions, it's actually raising your vibrations. We do have the King of Cups here. And it raises your vibrations, and it's in those higher vibrations that you're able to tap into those intentions and bring them into the 3D world, into manifestation. Okay, let's get you 2 more cards from the Druid Wisdom to conclude your reading. Okay, here is your card, and we have Pilgrim's Peace. Pack a bag and get away for a while. Find a way to gain perspective from the higher ground. Trust your place in the great and glorious grand scheme of things. Life is a spiritual pilgrimage. Carry rainforest jasper to awaken spiritual awareness. And to me, this speaks very clearly to the Hangman and the Eight of Cups. You know, packing your bag and getting away for a while and gain a new perspective. Here is your last card, and we have Sacred Lakes. Rest becomes welcome after a day of work and dedication. The Welsh waters of Mount Snowdon anoint you with purification. Place a small sprig of lavender under your pillow for peace. I feel like that speaks very nicely with this 4 of Swords on the 9 of Pentacles, where to me this is maybe you are going away on a retreat to rest and relax. It could even be a spiritual retreat. We do have the Pilgrim's Peace here, and we have the Hierophant here with the 9 of Cups, going on a spiritual retreat to tap into your contentment, packing your bags and getting away for a little while to gain new perspective, where you find balance in your emotions, giving yourself a break, taking some time out and recovering your energies, and you come back with the 9 of Pentacles of abundance. Okay, Sagittarius, a beautiful reading. I think that it all comes together very nicely. Stay focused on your intentions. Let them fill you with joy and silliness, because that's where you're going to find your higher vibrations. So I'm going to end your reading here, Sagittarius. Until next time, take care and blessed be, my friends. Hello, Aries, and welcome to your summer solstice, also known as Litha Astro-Tarot reading. This is a general tarot reading meant for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and or rising. So only go with the messages that resonate with you. For more messages, I recommend that you check out the other astrological signs that correspond with your natal Sun, Moon, Venus, and or rising. So let's dive into your reading, Aries. We are going to begin with your 4 oracle cards, and then we'll dive deeper into your reading with some tarot. So with Seasons of the Witch, Litha Oracle, we begin with number 43 and wand making. With a flick of focus, you will come to see a vision realized. Okay, and that's really nice because it is the cover card for the book. So wands are an extension of focusing your intentions, and making a wand, you can use different woods which have energies, certain types of energies that you can utilize in your wand making. Okay, we have number 13 with Aurora and beginnings. So to begin with your wand making, you must first find the right stick to make your wand from. And wandering out into the woods or finding a stick that calls to you. And if you do cut a limb from a tree, make sure that you ask the tree before cutting it, and also thanking the tree for its gift. Okay, with the Green Witch, we have the walking staff, support and encouragement. Now, the walking staff is very similar to a wand in that it is a way for you to direct your energies and your will. Now, the walking staff helps you to ground this energy. We also have the rune Radho, which represents movement. So the walking staff offers you support on a hike, and I feel like that you're being encouraged to go on a hike, maybe to find a walking stick or a wand, or it could be both. Then from the Wicca Oracle, we have number 16 and the 3 Fates. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. This is spinning your thread and knowing when to snip that thread. This is also making something with intention, you know, because the spinning wheel helps you to wind your thread and spool it up, and when you have a full spool, then you cut it. Let's go deeper into this. So we do have the cycles of beginning, middle, and end. We do have the beginnings here. And with the wand making, that is also a beginning. And Aries, you begin the Astro Wheel. So I do like that you also got the 3 Fates with the spinning wheel, because you start off the Astro Wheel. And let's go deeper into this with the tarot. I am using the Witch's Tarot. And we begin with strength. Okay, this card is ruled by Leo. This is gentle strength. So this is saying be gentle with yourself, be gentle with others. You attract more with sweetness than with force. Next, we have the High Priest. This is also known as the Hierophant. This is blessings, initiations, and in some way it is a beginning of higher knowledge, greater understanding, and with greater understanding, you have strength in your belief system. Next, we have Karma, which is the Judgment card. This is a rebirth, a beginning, because with every ending, there is a new beginning, much like this wheel. Some of you might be, you have 3 High Arcana cards here. Strength, card of initiation and higher teachings, which elevate your understanding and begin at the next level. It's like you finished 1 grade in school and now you are going to be beginning a new grade, a higher grade. Maybe you finished high school and then you'll be going to maybe summer school and starting some of your college courses before the fall. So there is this rebirth. And then we have the Death card, which is rebirth. It is death, transformation, and rebirth. So now, Aries, you have 4 High Arcana cards here. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, a completion, because in numerology, 10 reduces down into 1. And the 10 of Pentacles is about your legacy. What is the legacy that you are leaving to your family? And even with you know, for some of you, you might be getting your affairs in order so that people know what your wishes are. And with this Death card, this could be starting a new life. And even with this Karma card, you know, there is this rebirth. And it could be that you are leaving certain things behind and moving forward with what you want to move forward in. But yes, I do see that there are endings, and with that ending is a new beginning. It is a wheel. Let's get some clarifying cards here. On the Strength card, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, this is a card of give and take, flexibility with strength. And I like seeing that with the Strength because this is giving of yourself, but also the ability to receive and having that flexibility. And being flexible is your strength. And the High Priest, we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone who is bold, someone who's willing to take a risk, to take a chance on being who they are. Then we have the King of Pentacles on the Karma or the on this rebirth card, this restoration, the Karma, the Judgment card. So we have a Queen and a King, so there can be a reconciliation here. There can be a marriage here. We do have the High Priest, and this could be someone that is a soulmate for you. On the Death card, we have Temperance. Okay, Temperance is a card of self-alchemy, change and transformation, which is also what the Death card represents. Some of you are going through changes. We have the Queen of Fire, we have the King of Earth. Fire and Earth. To me, this can be like volcanoes. And then on the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands, the burdens. Okay, the burdens that you carry. This is on the Ten of Wands. This is someone who is reaping in their harvest. They've reaped it and now they're carrying it home. The Death card also represents the reaper, reaping your harvest, what there is to bring in. And what you are bringing in is your legacy, the burdens that you have carried. And for some, this could be the burdens that you are with this Ten of Pentacles. I feel like that the Ten of Wands is building on the Ten of Pentacles. The Wands do represent our thoughts and ideas. You might be heavy with your thoughts and ideas, but I do feel like that there are manifestations here, a legacy that you are leaving behind. Okay, let's get you some messages from the Forest Fae. What I am seeing overall, because we do have these beginnings, we have a beginning coming from an ending here. The wand making, the walking staff, you are supported, you have encouragement. There is taking that chance, but it's not a chance of folly, because we have the King of Pentacles of stability, financial stability. We have the flexibility of the strength with the give and take of the Six of Pentacles, receiving the resources that you need to move forward. We also have that support and encouragement with the walking staff, and that can be the financial support of this King of Pentacles. And with the Temperance card on this Death card, I feel like for some of you, you are preparing for a new phase in your life. Even with this High Priest card, with the Hierophant card, you are being initiated into a change in your life where you are bringing in your harvest, and that harvest is the wealth of this abundance that you share with your family and loved ones. So let's go deeper into this with the Forest Fae. We have the Witch Hare. Cross the threshold, leap the hedge, go over the wall. Okay, an indication of a new beginning of some sort, stepping through the threshold. And as we come through the summer solstice, we are saying goodbye to the season of spring, which you, Aries, initiated in. And we cross the threshold from spring into summer. Next, we have the Sentinel. New opportunities shall manifest in unexpected ways. Okay, that is the Queen of Wands here. Unexpected successes, opportunities. She isn't sure what's going to happen. She takes a chance. Okay, let's get you a couple cards from the Divine Doors as you step through the threshold, leaving spring behind and stepping into summer. Okay, here is your artwork, and we have birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. Okay, another confirmation of new blessings. Here is your next card, and we have trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. So this is saying to me that even though things are turning out in unexpected ways, it's almost like the universe is resetting itself for this new beginning as you step through this threshold or leap over the hedge and go over the wall. Going over the wall is going over any kind of obstacles. Okay, let's get you a couple cards from the Druid's Wisdom. Here is your artwork, and we have the Druid's Circle. Old stones hold secrets better than past lovers could. Whisper your dreams to the standing stones, and those wishes will come true. Place a pink opal by the bed for peace and calm. Then your final card, we have Mother of Tears. Sometimes the best of life opens only once we've let ourselves shed countless tears. So let go and breathe slowly but surely. Black tourmaline will grant you protection and support. Carry one in secret and place one at your front door. Okay, another doorway there, another threshold. Here you are bringing home this new abundance that will be your legacy. You know, this is the 10 of Wands is the sum of your work for this season and bringing in that harvest. This can be a reading for relationships. We do have the Queen of Fire, King of Earth. We also have the High Priest. So this could also represent a marriage where you do feel like this could be a soulmate for you. The end of single life with the Death card that changes you to this family life with the 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like that this is something you've worked very hard on improving yourself with the Temperance card, as this is a card of self-alchemy. And with this Death card, I feel like that you have transformed yourself. For example, maybe your self-improvement was to get fit, to get in shape, to lose weight, or maybe gain weight, depending on what it is, but just getting healthier. And now you're seeing a difference in all your hard work. So I do feel like that some very positive changes have occurred. There's a new beginning here with endings, new initiations. You have walked through many doors, many thresholds, leapt over the hedge and went over the wall. So, and we have beginnings and we have birth. We have trusting the universe. You are protected in the Druid circle. And I feel like for some of you, you have shed a great deal of tears, and now you're done with the grieving and you're ready to move on. And this grieving can also be part of that 10 of Wands, of the hard work, of letting go, but bringing home your harvest. Just know that you have the support and encouragement of trusted friends and the universe. And with a flick of focus, you will come to see a vision realized. So something that you have been working on with this Temperance card, you're seeing your hard work manifest. You're seeing the positive changes that you've worked so hard for, Aries. So I'm going to end your reading here, Aries. I hope that you enjoyed it, found it inspiring. Until next time, take care and blessed be.